let us continue playing Dragon Age Origins. When we last left off, we're back here. Where? It's there. Now, if we actually press the tab key, which somebody may have told me, but I've worked it out in the meantime, you can see how small this darn thing is. However, see, there's just nothing on the map to indicate that, is there? Anyway, we now know that the sign has moved, and it has moved to there. So, we will go that way. Because we need loot. We need lots of loot. We also need to level up, and we also need to go and deal with the stuff, the things, and the people. There we are. So number 2. Also, just make sure there's nothing up here. No, there is not. Okay. So where's the third sign then? In fact, there's a couple of them. Okay, so back down to there. We could find a few more gen locks just to get us leveled up before we go into the... Yeah, we've already got that. Before we go and deal with that emissary mage person who just destroyed us last time. I think actually that's one thing I should do. So you back onto your actual attacking with bows, because that might be one thing we can do. Meanwhile, there is sign number 3. And it was slightly further down this way, I'm sure, but... Yep, and we haven't seen sign 4 yet, so I imagine we might need to get that first.
What's this?
What's what? Davish, or were you talking about the trail sign? You might have been talking about the trail sign. Either way, the next trail sign is up there, so we're going that way. For experience and possible lootage. That's before we get into the really toughest... Oh, I didn't get up there. That's a bit silly of me, actually. We'll go and do that. I have missed easy loot. And some death root. That's how you make poisons. Oh. Okay, it is along there. I know this game, apparently. Oh, you even found some gen locks. Okay, so that's fine. Right, go attack you. Your weapon sweep. Nice bit of miscellaneous damage on. And level up. That's it. Also, I'm sure I do this quite a lot, but hold on. Music down, dialogue down, sound effects down. All good? All good. Alright, we'll take that, and we will take this.
Very well.
A few more coppers, and we shall do the level up. So, if we take ourselves... Actually, I'm going to take a full level here and get to 2020. So, this obviously is kind of important. Helps our backstab up. Gives us the ability to steal from more people. And we'll just concentrate a little bit more on other stats later. Also, it's just bothering me they're not identical. Now, here we are level 4, I believe. So, we will take improved combat training. So, what this basically means is that we gain a bonus to stamina regeneration. Mages can take more damage before from an attack before it interrupts spellcasting, and allows us to go onto tier 2 stuff, which is important because I think we want to improve our stealing abilities. This is kind of important because later on we'll get to locked chests that we literally cannot do anything about, so now we can deal with more of them. Maybe a slight waste of a skill, but you need somebody who's a good thief. And it might as well be me. Our Genlock rogues are around here. Get some elf fruit, and let's wait for the ambush. Yep. Dual weapon sweep to death. Oh, nice shot. And one's actually decided to attack us with a crossbow. Well, this will not work out well for you. It did not work out well for you.
It has begun.
5 copper, 7 copper, and we'll just continue on with the usage. Also, we could put somebody in a cage.
I shall do it.
Rough leather boots. And you know what? Sir Jory, go in the cage. I'm sure there's a way to close this. Oh, well, Sir Jory, come out of the cage. That's silly. So, where's that trail sign? Is it actually up here? It's actually up here. Also, we've got some elf fruit that we've missed. Tab key. Awesome. And also, Baldur's Gate staple of just how to find anything. As mentioned, I have played this majoritively on the PS3, so I'm sure there's a way to do it on the PS3 as well, actually, but oh well. Gain some more elf fruit, and now we need to find out where the treasure is. And I think the treasure's actually down here. So that's where we're going to go to start with. Also, increasing dexterity and cunning just increases the abilities in combat, so, you know. Oops, saving game. Hey, if we immediately die, we're not going to get too badly punished for this. Another trail sign. Davish, if you would go into that and shoot that for me.
Oh look, darkspawn. What is it?
Okay, if you would retreat, and then we will deal with this rogue.
As you wish.
So that might not have worked out that well for us, actually, but we've at least dealt with these before they've gone and killed us. Grab some loot. We'll retreat back a bit. See if we can regenerate some hit points by just not being anywhere near them. Okay, so a few dealt with. Get our stamina back. In fact, this is still active. What's this actually giving for us here? I think we'll turn that off, actually. So we like occasional crits, although that is a more useful ability for later.
I shall do it.
Okay. So now can we get to the trail sign without triggering combat? We can.
It has begun.
Okay, no more that we can see. So, guess that means we just got to go across. Okay.
It shall be done.
Okay. You need to go and do trap duties. So, Duragon? I cannot deal with traps. Alright, hold on.
It's a trap. Look there.
Hold on.
Cunning trap.
We're not walking into a bucket load of traps if we can avoid it. I should be able to disarm those.
As you wish.
I shall do it.
I'm still in combat range.
Right.
I don't seem to be able to select anything right now. There we go. I'm going to Archer Duel. pinning shot. Now here's where I might actually just decide to, you know, do a secondary equipment thing. So, secondary equipment. We will go for the short bow. Unless we've got something better. Okay. So now we have secondary equipment. We're also going to go and do this. They have longer range than us?
Very well.
Darn elf weapons. This is what you're making me do.
Quickly, we must fight!
Also, we are rubbish. The target's nowhere. I could hit that. Okay. Well, let's advance on a little bit. We want to, of course, go back to dual weapons, but
It's a trap.
honestly, I want to just disarm these
Look there,
traps,
a
which
cunning
it's not
trap.
letting me do. There we go.
I shall do it.
I'll get rid of all of these, and then we can actually go and do stuff, like get fired.
It has begun.
Lightning reflexes. It's not letting me disarm that for some bizarre reason, so I'm going to have to ignore it. And I think now we're at the point where we're going to be running away.
On it.
That means you two. If they chase us, but I can actually live with that. Right, Duragon switches back to weapons and attack.
Let's have at it!
Hooray for backstab!
We must be victorious!
We soon will be. Grab some loot, run away.
I shall do it.
All hail the eventual runaway plan. I'm only being this cautious because they killed us that one time.
Shall
You know.
be done.
Also, this allowed Duragon to heal up, so... Okay, so that one trap, only thing that's really bothering us at this stage. And we have combat. Okay,
Bloody monsters!
go for the shot. And Duragon will move backstab.
Down you go!
Stop draining our life. I suppose I could have done some stunnage there, but it doesn't matter. Grey Lyrian Potion, Darkspawn Staff, and Sapphire. Now the eternal puzzle of why I can't disarm that one trap. It's experience points! This angle thing? It doesn't seem like it should be, but okay. Well, I guess we're just going to have to move around it. Meanwhile... Okay, now Alistair's moved around it. You can go for the attack. And you can go for the attack. Also, steal from a genlock. Okay, exile from local lists and legends. Ah, this is the other quest. I knew this one was around. So yeah, that's a fun one. And by fun, I do mean fun. Okay. Down here, we should, hopefully... become ambushed. Are we selecting everybody? Let's say, why haven't you moved? There we go. Alright, Genlock Rogues. I'm going to have to set up some tactics, actually. The only reason I say I haven't bothered is that only Alistair is a permanent member of our addition to our team at the moment, so the only person it's relevant for is him. The only thing I don't tend to do on tactics is healing, because honestly, they tend to burn the healing no matter how I set it up. So, I actually thought there'd be something here, but doesn't matter. Some more Deathroot extract. So we have some poison abilities up. Or at least the ability to poison, if not the actual ability that allows us to poison. We just have the stuff and the things. Actually, that's an interesting point. What skills do you actually have at this point? It's not there, is it? Yes, skills and talents. Okay, so we do have somebody who can make poisons. Jory has 3 slots there. Alistair has a lot of high expert skills, but no actual useful skills. Just thinking on the map side of things, but I'm fairly certain if we go up and right, that's where the Grey Warden thing is, and we want to do other things before we get that far. Might find the next bit of trail sign, actually.
Very well.
Some more different, and here we go. Okay. So this is potentially a tricky bit, so I'm actually going to save this here as that, because this is going to be the toughest opponent we're going to face for a while. Sprinkle ash on the stones. This is not going to go badly at all. Nope, this is not going to go badly at all. Yeah, it could be helpful if you actually were to, you know, attack here.
Very well.
Okay, dual striking and keep on. Also, Alistair, you know, be a pal, help out. Why am I just not attacking?
I am ready.
Okay, Jory's in trouble, but we don't care too much about Jory. Durgon needs to move to there. Jory actually needs to go and actually attack. Dirty fighting just does not work on this guy, but still. 4 surrounded people. That's worked out reasonably well for us. Oh no, Sir Jory! Oh well.
As you say.
We now gain Enchanted Feet for a Mage. And also, some chainmail. Anything else for anything else? Nope. Well, it's a good experience anyway. If nothing else, it's some good experience. Okay, so where the heck is it then? I guess it might be here because we haven't actually explored all of the map, which, you know, big mistake. So we'll head back, see if that last bit of trail sign is over there, and if not, we will ponder. Yeah, we've even been in this area before, so... And we'll keep the tab key pressed because there might be some earth fruit or some elf fruit. Elf fruit is actually not all that rare. We'll find loads of it throughout the game, but it is the main source of our healing items. Okay, go on the attack. Jory, go on the attack.
Let's make this quick.
Off I go.
Grab some gold. Grab a health poultice. Grab some elf fruit. And some trail sign. Okay. So now we've had the quest updated, so... you should know cache in the Kukari Wilds. Where is that cache? Cache is down there. Okay, that's not too far. We will actually go and quickly just add this bit to the map. Because actually there's enemies we haven't discovered yet. There we go. Kill the Henlock. Completely missed the dual weapon sweep. I don't know where he's going. We're over here. You all heard it. Alistair said he smelled great, and that's all I heard. Ah, we found Rigby.
Let's grab some glory.
We must gain the advantage.
And some wolf pelts as well, just to added stuff and lootables. So, Missionary Rigby, what do you have? Last Will and Testament. New quest, Last Will and Testament. Take it to Jetta in Redcliffe. Okay, so we've got an item that we need to go and take. Is that all we had to take? Was there items or... Don't know. Well, if we ever find Jetta in Redcliffe and I remember about this quest, we will do it. But I'm sure we'll eventually talk to everybody, so that's probably going to happen. Get an acid flask, and back we go. That's what chest is later. Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to there. Okay, so there is a quest related. It's Vinter Ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. Okay. Is that actually what we've already got? My world is Slogboss reaches his wife in Redcliffe. We might not be able to do that because I think we've already got that, didn't we? Well, let's just move on for the moment and see, but... There's no quest marker for it, so I would imagine that suggests we've done it. The reason it's kind of important is because there's no way to go back to this area once we leave it, so we need to make sure we got everything. What's this goddamn trap? It's one of those untouchable traps. It's a terrible thing. Also, it's down here. Unless oddly these two things are one and the same, in which case, you know, that's bizarre. The cache. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, that is extremely nice. Let's take all that. And let's think about things. So, darkspawn crossbow is probably better. Slightly better armor penetration, but we lose a dexterity point. Iron Thane helmet with an increase in defense. Expensive robes, some more gemstones. So at the very least, we're going to have a reasonable amount of money come the end of this. Let's actually see if Alistair can get an improvement here. So grey iron Longsword versus that. It's a great sword, though. It's two-handed. +1 strength. See, the mace is better armor penetration. Lower crit chance, lower damage, though. Which is the only consideration from my point of view here. Do I want to actually go with mace and dagger, or do I want to keep with what I'm doing? Because the temptation, and it's a temptation I have a lot, is to stick with sword. I know I can't equip it now, but the temptation is always to stick with swords. It's not always the best one. We'll also upgrade this. So we now have the nature resistance bow. Just on the off chance that I actually decide, you know, what we want to use a bow today. I think also I'm going to end the video here because I want to actually have a quick check on the Will and Testament quest and make sure that I've not missed anything or I'm going to miss anything. So I will call that a video here. Until next time.